I have to roll my chair inwards. There we go. Hi there. Welcome back to the Star and the Dew. It's a bit loud for me. Also, I had this game like paused while I was getting ready. So I think there's gonna be like no music for a hot minute. Today's plan is very simple. We're gonna farm, we're gonna make friends. We're gonna work on the community center. Something inside my ear is like really itchy. Like the inner lobe of my ear. I missed the music already. Yeah, okay. I'll probably start. I'll like try to invest in getting my hands on an upgraded, uh, upgraded watering can because I got a lot of crops. There's the dog. What else do I need? I just need the green beans, which I think I'm already growing. And then... yeah, alright, I get it. I understand. Everything's cool. There's the music. I felt so lonely without it. I don't have my hoe with me. I should go get that. But yeah, today's plan is kind of basic. I want to make some friends. You know, I want to make some friends. I want to maybe... let's see here. What can I do today? I could mine, I could forage, fish, combat. I'm thinking we do fishing, we have some foraging, some of that. We go and make some friends. We gotta put this in the community center. Yeah, I think this will work. Let me grab my wood because there's something I'm gonna have to build later on down the line, and it costs like 300 wood. So that's why I've been like slowly saving up my wood. But yeah, today just intends to be a very like quiet day on the farm. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a little bit. Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go. So here are my plans for the rest of the season. I want to hopefully get the first part of the community center bundle done. I want to maybe get 2 hearts with at least 1 person. This hat does not fit my outfit, like, at all. Actually, oh. Oh, that's a daffodil, not a dandelion. God damn it. Fine, I'll... Why is Lewis throwing away a whole copper bar? You're a weird guy, Lewis. Penny, do you want a daffodil? Thanks, this looks nice. Hello, the weather today's interesting, don't you think? Have I made friends with... yes, we got a heart with Penny. We're growing. Our influence. There's a newspaper. I don't know what Emily likes, though. I remember from my time playing this game previously that Haley likes topazes, Abigail likes quartz, and I think... okay, how do you say her name? Okay, so it's... yeah, I've been saying it right. It's Maru. So I'm not insane. Good, 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 good. Hello, Haley. Oh, it's her birthday today. A word of warning, my sister really hates fish taco. Wait. Wait. Was she talking about, like... What did she just say to me? I might have read that wrong. Ew, it smells. Did you just hurt yourself? Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. I think Gunther has the key. Why does Gunther have the key? Professor Gunther, the man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? It's more of a library than a museum. I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be the match for a big rusty old key. You are a very smart child, and there is something alive in there. Oh, god damn it. There's something moving around in there. Hello? Ugh. God. Well, that's a liquid. That's probably doing hell on my boots right now. Hey, there's a dandelion. Alright. We got a dandelion for Alex. And... if we could find another dandelion or, like, daffodil or something, we could give it to Leah. Dude, we're making big progress. Actually, I do know one guy. Well, I don't know if other people have done this. I've only seen one guy do this. This guy actually was able to marry Haley before the end of spring. Hey, Spadley, so you saw the notice I posted? It looks perfect. Here's your payment, as promised. That's what I thought. Just hit it. And now we should have we don't even have a star with Alex. Alright, thanks for the garbage, you bitch. I did all that work for nothing. For nothing. I work hard, you know. Me and my very, very out of... Like, look, it just doesn't work. It doesn't, and it's making me upset. So when does Leah come out of her home? I'm trying to think of a story or something I could talk about. I don't have a story. We're just waiting for her. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's gonna take forever, isn't she? And look, I'm gonna walk away, and the minute I start walking away, she's gonna pop out. I was wrong. Does she only come out at 2 p.m.? Dude, like, that's normally the time I would wake up. It's actually almost 2 p.m. where I am. Oh my god. Does she do anything on, like, is it because it's a Sunday? Come on out. Although, you know what? In reality, I don't think I can blame her for staying inside. There's a madman with an axe outside her door, like, let me in. I want to give you a daffodil. Ignore... God damn it. You should fucking thing. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Spent most of my day doing nothing for no reason. Whoa. Whatever. Maybe that mouse is there. Maybe you can sell me a nice looking hat. Ooh, it's also, we might have spring onions down here. I have to, like, start remembering to do things. Oh yeah, the new Dead by Daylight event came out today. And who knows, but it might actually be kind of interesting. The only complaint I have is that it's basically crowds for survivors again. Well, it's basically crowds again, but they look a little bit better. A little bit better. Nope, nothing. Nobody's. Ooh, actually, is the traveling merchant here? You could still get something good. Hello. We could still get just like a little bit of profits today. Oh, Abigail, why are you out here? Hey, as you know, I was hungry. This looks delicious. Once again, it's a rock. Oh man, I've been pushing off my homework all weekend. Looks like I'll be pulling another all-nighter. So are you in like college or something? I hope you're in college and not high school, because that would be very bad for me. Hello. Tulip peach, a not 900 fucking gold. It's an egg. It's an egg. Look at that. 900 gold for an egg. You're a scam. 700 gold for one piece of wood. 1,380 gold for coleslaw. More like coleslaughter, because you're killing me. That was funny. Coleslaw isn't even good. If you like coleslaw, feel bad. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. I'm sorry. Please don't leave. I have to sneeze. I'm trying to fight it. I'm trying to fight it. Oh, man, it's not leaving. It's not leaving. It's resilient. I'm still thinking about the fact that eventually I'm gonna have to do Journey of the Prairie King. I'm just thinking about that is really, really making me sad. Is she over here? Nope. All right, let's just go and put the cauliflower in real quick. And now all we need is a green bean. Where do people go all day? Like, I kind of wonder what people do all day. Like, have you ever, wondered what, like, your pets do while you're out of the house? I assume that they just, like, sleep all day. But I'm not even sure about that. Pets, yeah. The sweet life of pets. Sweet life of pets, too. Now with racism. No. Secret Life of Pets? Why was I thinking Sweet Life? Was I thinking of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody there? No. How is my brain isn't working anymore? I thought I heard like a claw like scratch my rug because my room has a carpeted floor. And I was like, oh my god, it's my cat trying to come in. Oh, the dog's back. I assume someone came home. Stop the stream and talk about UB Funkies. All right, good idea. So, who's your favorite UB Funky? There is a right and wrong answer. Come on, I'm waiting. Let's go. Chop chop. You'd like scratch? That's a valid answer. I like mulch. Yeah. You ever heard of mulch? You know, that's what they called me in high school. Mr. Mulch. Actually, I didn't have a nickname during well, I technically did have a nickname during high school. Technically. But it was just my last name. So, it's not like it's not like it's really something special. You know what I mean? I do have. Ooh, I actually do have a story now. Okay, so, um, I could just spend the stream talking about like high school stories. So when I was a freshman, you know, when you're a freshman, you're always scared of the seniors, you know, because you have that like you've been watching like high school movies, and it's ingrained in your brain. You know, the seniors will always pick on the freshmen. So you got your freshman Fridays, but that wasn't really the case at my school. But the closest I ever felt to that being real was my school couldn't afford like, well, that they did they could afford baseball bats, but they just didn't want to use them for like the normal gym classes. So we would play tennis baseball. You know, basically just tennis. It's literally just baseball with the tennis racket. And I'm not good at sports. That's why I'm streaming. So let me recoup memory here. So I go up to bat, and I actually, I run all the way to like I think second base. And I'm standing there just chilling, and this other guy absolutely fucking kills it. He slams that shit so hard, it's like into orbit. And I'm kind of spaced out in that moment. I was staring off into space where the ball was probably, and the dude runs past me. And if you don't know anything about baseball, you would know that you could only have one person on a base. I didn't know that, but I learned that in that one moment. That's what I learned. And I got to fourth base second after him because I wasn't paying attention. And so this big senior, he walks up to me, and I'm backing up, and I'm panicking, and in a sheer moment, I'm just like, "Do you want to hear a joke?" I had nothing prepped, no joke. And then this dude who hit the ball, who was on the base with me, just starts booking it. The senior turns around, and I slide my leg between his legs and touch the base right underneath him. And I made it home after that. But I never felt so close to having a man try to kill me in my life. Like, I was expecting him to just grab me and slam me into the ground like, fucking freshman. I'm sorry, Mr. Senior, please. I just want to go and get lunch. Please. High school was fun, though. A lot of people, like, look back at high school as like, oh, high school was the worst. I didn't hate high school as much as, most people would. It was a sick play. I also had this one guy who got really mad at a gym teacher. Like, we were just playing soccer. And once again, freshman year. Again. And like, the teacher was, he was a bit of an older gentleman. Nothing wrong with that. But what he was saying to him, he was like, turn on your fucking hearing aid, old man. And you know that, like, moment you have when, like, you want to laugh at something, but you're so scared of what would happen if you laughed? That was literally, like, every freshman right then and there. We were all just, like, I feel like everybody was completely silent, but some of us just wanted to laugh. And like once again, this was over like soccer in gym class, dude. Come on. You're not playing, like varsity. Chill out. They usually actually took, because like my school was very like big on sports. And that usually meant like, the people that were more athletic took sports really seriously. So like we'll be playing like baseball and you'll see people like, tripping each other up, like moving at Mach 12. There was one guy who was like literally like, I think he was like 6'2". And I walked behind that dude in the hallway once, and it literally felt like I was like stuck behind Godzilla going to work. It was absolutely terrifying. But he was a lovely guy, but once again, you see like somebody like that, and it's just like, nope, you could just take the ball, dude. I'll just go and like sit down. Thanks, but no thank you. I never understood why people took gym so seriously. But I mean, it's fun. But as I said, not good at sports. My best attribute when it comes to sports is being like a meat shield. Cause I got wide shoulders. Listen, I think that even if I lost the weight, I'd still like have wide shoulders. It's just how my build is. And that makes me exceptionally good at being a meat shield. You know, because I'm wider and it's harder to get past me. But yeah, that was my gym class. That was something. What else? Oh yeah. The school's laptops. Everybody gets a laptop, of course. It's just the way it is. Would you like a salmon berry? Thank you. Yeah, the tech that they used was pretty garbage. But you know, it's school laptops. I don't expect like a gaming PC. But what I did expect was something functional, which is something I didn't get in sophomore year. All right, so picture this. It's like the beginning of sophomore year, sometime like very early September. You know, little Spadley is just like, oh, well, now at least freshman year is over. Now I can move on. And we you gotta order the laptop. You gotta pay like $100 for it. You gotta go down during some free time or like after school or something. Grab the laptop, move on. So the first thing is that like $100 is for insurance. You know, because these laptops literally had, I think, the structure of a piece of paper in a thunderstorm. And listen, I'm so bad at telling stories. I know, I'm aware. So they gave me a laptop, and I had to, I had to turn an assignment because, like, the teachers would love to do that, like, all about me section and stuff like that. It's generic, but it's fine. It's nice knowing about the people you're around. And I had to submit it. Submit it online. And my God, I'm so terrible at telling stories. I'm like not even doing anything important in the game. I'm just fucking walking. And so, come to my surprise, when I get the laptop, I open the laptop, and the keyboard doesn't even work. And keep in mind, this is like the period before the class that it was doing. So basically, I paid like $100 for them to give me a broken laptop. So then, I got immediately, off my grade because tech fucked up. So then I go down to tech and I'm like, hey, you gave me a broken laptop, guys. What the fuck? And so like they give me another keyboard, and this keyboard doesn't work at all. And so then they gave me another keyboard, and this one worked. Except for the backspace key. One of the most, if not the most important key on the keyboard, next to like the space bar. Yeah, they gave me that. And then they're like, all right, well, how about we just try plugging in your old keyboard? They plugged in my old keyboard and the computer bricked. I'm like, what fucking keyboard did you buy? Like, I've never seen a computer do that. Because it was one of those computers where it's just like, oh, it's part tablet, part, laptop. Whatever, I don't give a shit. But have you ever seen a keyboard brick a computer? Because I did. And it was so bizarre to look at, because I was just like, so let me get this straight. I'm paying $100 in insurance for things that barely work in the first place? If anything, that feels more like a scam. And they also, just to brag here, I never had to use my insurance. Never once. I took good care of my laptop, except for that one time where I left it in a 7-Eleven. That's a completely different story altogether. Why am I in the mines? What am I doing? And yes, that actually did happen. I left my laptop at a 7-Eleven once. AKA, only something I would do. Just leave it to me. I'll find a way to make it stupid. Let's catch some riverfish. Let me think. What else? What else has happened? They did put me in the wrong class like once or twice. But that's not really an interesting story. You know, yada yada yada, they put me in the wrong class. I don't really care. I did actually I took a forensic science class in senior year, and I gotta tell you, out of every class you could do work in, that class, like during another class, that class was probably the worst choice to do. Because like I remember finishing a quiz early and I was just doing my forensic science homework, and it dawned on me. You know, the people behind me be like, "Oh, hey, you know, what's Spadely doing on his tablet? Is that a fucking dead pig?" Yes, it was. It makes me look even more unhinged than I already am. All right, and I am so unhinged sometimes that the door is somewhere in Jupiter. Get it? Funny. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unhinged. I just say that I got a screw loose. You know, I did say during yesterday's stream that I'll smack the nipples off of somebody. So, you know. I think that actually senior year was my favorite year, but also probably one of my probably the hardest. Well, it wasn't the hardest, but like, you know, March of senior year, then COVID hit. So all right, you know what? I think it's finally time for me to spill the beans on this. I'm gonna spill the beans now. The truth about what happened at prom. Yes, I know. You ready for this one? There was no senior prom. I know. I know. I know you might cry. You might shit a little bit. I did too. Yeah, I mean, normally when I'm talking about prom, I guess you could say, "Oh, but what about your junior prom?" It's like, but that doesn't really. When someone says prom, you usually think of like a senior prom, right? The most interesting things that happened at junior prom were I probably took. There's an ant on my wall. Okay, hold on. Catch a fish, kill an ant, multitask. I think I killed the ant. You fucker. Bad baby, multitasking. That's what it's all about. Okay, so what actually happened at prom? Well, the most interesting thing that happened during my junior prom, because my senior prom got canceled on account of COVID, was there were a few things. One, the only picture I ever have in my photo gallery. Well, I have a few pictures of myself in my photo gallery, but like, I actually took a good picture for once. I'm not a very photogenic person. Normally, if you try taking a picture of me, I'll, you know, tell you to please not. But for once in my life, I actually went from like a 4 to at least a 6. It was amazing. And I pulled off a suit pretty well. And just to clarify, I look like a bunch of homeless men tied together. All right. My sister once said to me that I look like Sam the sheepdog. And if you don't know what that is, please look it up. Because I'm in the middle of catching fish. Oh, hey, look, I'm half chub. Um, then there was, I think, oh yeah, there was some really weird. Hey, that's my job. Sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. Why am I coming around from this side? Wasn't I just going down the stairs over here? So for this cutscene to work, I had to go up the back up the stairs all the way around, down the stairs around here. I think there's like a little lake around there, so then I have to go across the bridge. Then like, it's a whole shebang. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. And the political situation in the U.S. That'll give them a good scare. Or I should just say the political climate. It was me, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I listen. I think that I can make a fair claim by saying that in terms of politics, 95% of politics you hear about in the US right now is just a lot of fighting. There's your political statement. You get a cookie. Dude, I'm revealing like everything. I said something political. I revealed the truth about prom. I'm talking about high school stories. Is this the like? Is this the beginning of my character arc? It was me. I'm sorry. It's okay, Linus. I've been giving you dandelions and daffodils to eat. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. What is this music? Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? It's a shame for food to go to waste. Thanks, Spadley. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. I mean, truth be told, I only said that so that we could be better friends. But in reality, you should get a job, stop mooching off of other people, and let me handle the trash diving. You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Alright, Linus. By the way, I got like a hose at home. Dude, I'm such a nosy bitch. I didn't go home at all. I went back here. Wait. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. They're lovers. Maybe more. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Good for you. Good for you. Do I have family stories? I try my best not to talk about family. I don't know. I try to like create like a divide between my very like I feel like it's like a word for something multi-layered, and don't say onions. Something multi-layered. Shit, I'm trying to think of something multi-layered and I can't. Please help me. I can't think of anything. I need this chub for the, Is this a specialty fish? No? Oh, it could be night fishing. No? Could have sworn that I need the chub for something. I think I did. Yes. Oh, I think I needed it for a future bundle. Thank God I remember that. Okay. Shit. Okay. Hey, phone, help me out here, man. Multi-layered things. Things with layers. Bricks, cake, clothes, DVD, earth, geology, walls, graphics. Lasagna? Lasagna. I didn't think of lasagna. God damn it, onions in here. Fuck you. Pizza? I guess. Sandwich. Sandwich could work. But like I'm thinking of a certain candy. You know what I mean? One that like you have in your mouth and it has layers. It might be gobstoppers. I could be wrong. Does anybody even like gobstoppers? Gibstopper? Yeah, okay, so I am right. It's gobstoppers. Alright, tight. Whatever. Also, I'm taking this hat off. This hat sucks. Doesn't fit my outfit at all. Dear neighbor, I hope you're feeling settled into your new home. I am ready to let you know that Pierre's store is now selling fertilizers. Why don't you swing by and see if you can afford a few dozen boxes or so? You are a greedy man, Pierre. I don't like that. But unfortunately, I am going to be doing the Pierre story because it's more interesting. And I already put time and effort into the community center. I don't know why I hold the watering can like this. Don't ask me. Ask him. Hi, we sell hats, okay, Poke? Come to old house, bring Poke, bring coinies. Hat mouse. You are asking him, who is also me? What do you say, me? What do you think? Fuck that guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just because I need to feel better about myself and ooey owie water can heavy. Alright, there's a mouse selling hats. I have to go and see this. This takes precedent over everything else. There's a mouse selling hats. We gotta go see it. Also, since it's salmonberry season, I hope you're ready to see me pick a lot of salmon berries. Because they're good for energy. With these, we will reach a very high level in the mines. Well, not very high, but a higher. Or lower? Technically, it's lower, but in terms of floor number, it's higher. That's confusing me. It's gonna make my tiny brain hurt. No. Hello, gentlemen. You fine fella. God damn it. So I can have a straw hat or a peeled lemon and or a yellow condom. You're a fraud. But you're so cute. Another peaceful day in Stardew Valley. Let's go draw blood. I have taken this peaceful and nice weather as an opportunity to commit murder. I'm like twiddling my fingers right now just thinking about it. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Alright, we're gonna grab that, and that. Oh, I already had one because I think I forgot to gift Abigail. Alright, we're gonna head to the mines today. The plan? Draw blood, kill, and murder, and kill. Did I mention murder and kill? Kill and murder. As it were. But first, we need to gift some people. You know, I really should not be playing the fields with these eligible bachelors. Wait, did I lose a heart with Petty? Oh, I think I just scrolled to the bottom. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of these eligible young ladies. But I do think that Linus is the most attractive. Hello, Emily. Oh, sorry, I just waved a sword at you. I work part-time at Gus Saloon. He pays the bills. Cool. I'm not trying to talk to you. Good evening. Welcome to Pierre's. How can I help you? Yeah, you greedy shit. I'm gonna turn your spectacles into a spectacle when I beat you in the head. Hello, man wearing... I can't tell if that's a suit or a trench coat. Also, why is his back, like, expanding? Do you see that? Is that supposed to be him breathing? Does your back expand when you breathe like that? You can see this, right? You can see, like, his back kind of, like pounding. What's going on with you, Morris? You need help, man. Ahem. Come and get it, folks. Coupons for 50% off your purchase at Joja Mart. 50%! Come and get it. Come get this blue tampon I got. Well, any takers? Man, you people are swayed so easily. If it was that easy to sway people, I would have taken over the valley already. But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. It must be so difficult for you to lose your loyal customers like that. But can you blame them? Joja Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. Did you know that Joja Corporation is offering a 50% discount on all things? Come and get a coupon today. The Joja Corporation. Come and join our cult. Hell is real. He was technically doing the uwu face, wasn't he? Alright. Ooh, Emily's birthday is coming up. We could get something for Emily. That's like it's like a guaranteed... Oh my god, Lewis didn't catch me rummaging through his garbage. He didn't catch me rummaging through his trash. Hello. Oh no, I've already given her 2 gifts. Hello, neighbor. Howdy. I wonder if any nice shells washed up on the beach this morning. I kind of doubt it, in all honesty, Haley. Have I given, yeah, I've given literally everybody gifts today. I'm doing a good job. Soon we will see every single cutscene known to man. And that's when my plan for domination will really begin. Large exhale. Ah, there, Linus. I just realized I'm technically stealing food from Linus. Have you come to ridicule me? Linus, dude, we're practically almost best friends at this point, man. You can't keep saying I'm coming to ridicule you. That's just mean, dude. Alright? I'm here to be your best friend forever and ever, and we're going to go on a honeymoon together. I'm describing marriage. Get more quartz for Abigail to suck on, I guess? Like, she's eating quartz. I'm not a doctor, but I don't think that's healthy. Oh no. Bats. No, anything but bats. Oh good, thank God, we're in the bat cave. Great. Flying enemies are absolutely the worst to deal with in this game. Because they take so long to kill. Ooh, an amethyst. That's something that Abigail will really like. An earth crystal for Maru. Ah. Why does this thing make the most horrific noises when you hit it? If I could get the floor 100, that would be great. The goal is to get the floor 100. That's like literally the one of the main goals right now. I just kind of want to like try to speed run my way to floor 100. You know? Oh no, not another one of these things. Also, I'm still waiting for the Multiverses beta to come out. It comes out all the way in July, but like, I wasn't even invited to the alpha. And it makes me so sad that I wasn't. Because if I was, like, allowed into the alpha, I would have streamed it in like a heartbeat. Hey, we made it down. And we got a slingy shot. I'm sure I'll be using this until the end of my days. Enjoy some salmon berries. Do you think salmon berries taste like salmon? I know, dumb question. Also, does this music kind of sound like out of ammo? What does this thing use for ammo? Does it use stones? Do I have to put the stones in myself? Oh good, it takes 3 hits to do that now. Yield. Yield, beast. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh, uh-oh. Oh god, it's Costa Rica all over again. Back! Back up! Back up! Oh my god, I actually survived that onslaught. I'm actually gonna have to kill a lot of these things anyways, so might as well kill a few of them now. Silver ore, frozen geode. I'm a farmer and a demolitionist. Don't you know those two things go together? I just noticed I closed one of my eyes when I use the slingshot. 45. We're getting there. We're gonna get there. Well, maybe not today, but in the near future, we're gonna get all the way down to the bottom. It's just a matter of time now. Ah, shit. Just at least let me get to floor 50 before, you know, life gets worse. Come on, I'm so close. Ooh, another dwarf scroll. That's actually really good. I'm gonna need like a lot of those. Well, not a lot. Oh, I already forgot I'm out of ammo. I missed my slingshot already because now I have to wait patiently to hit the bat like 7 times. Oh my god, another bat! Let me out of this hell. Yummy. Man, I really did just miss both those, huh? Almost. There we go. And it didn't even give me a ladder. Great. Oh no. Oh, well, this isn't good. Every like rock in this mine takes at least 3 hits for my pickaxe to break. Oh, refined quartz. That's something I can donate to the museum. No, but I appreciate the sentiment. Fuck. Welcome back to my hellhole. I don't know how long the stream's been down. I should probably look at the chat more. Let me give you the rundown. I want to hit floor 50, but the problem is that it takes 3 hits of my pickaxe to get through at least 1 rock. That's not very good. All right, no, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. We're about to be hit with the bat zone. I'm not feeling it today. No thanks. No thanks. I'm getting out of here. Oh god, it's already begun. Back up. Back off. Back off. And also, it's really late at night, so we should probably get to bed. Linus, is it safe having an open flame out like that? If anything, aren't you just wasting fuel? Like wooden stuff? It's getting late. It is. Indeed, it is getting late. Why do you think I'm heading home, game? But not before gathering a few more delicious little salmon berries for my gullet. Did I feed my cat today? Yes, I did. The cat was fed. Just do that because I can. I don't think there's any, like, real benefit to... My god, these things sell for, like, nothing. That's, like, not even pocket change. Just the equivalent of give me a penny. But, on the plus side, our stuff has grown. You sent me... Oh, Mom. You gave me the cookies. Alright, so... I think... yeah, Pierre's is closed today. Which kinda sucks, but, you know, what can you do? I'm fine. I'll save that just for Abigail. Alright, and now let the selling begin. Beautiful. Alright. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Water your cauliflower and your greedy beanies. And then... I still have to really harvest that rice, don't I? Can I slash the rice with a sword? It is quite resilient. The pizza is aggressive. But, that's not even worth anything, you know? What I'm thinking is we actually could start using a very special strategy to get through the mines quickly, and it's called remote explosives. You know, the normal things a farmer has. Are you a farmer? Well, you're not unless you have actual explosives at your place. Duh. Who do you think I am? Some kind of funny man? Some kind of clown? I'll have you know, I am a very professional streamer. Ignore the fact the stream crashed, like, literally, like, 2 minutes ago. By the way, has the game volume been better recently? Because I fiddled around with it, and I finally was just like, alright, just turn it up, keep it up, and if somebody says it's too loud, I'll turn it a little bit down. Yeah, you can finally hear the game as well. Because I always get really paranoid with my settings. Oh, a pine cone. Someone put a pine cone in the trash. A pine cone. Alright. Can I donate this, actually, I'm gonna wait for the, is this open? 9 o'clock? Alright, just have to wait 10 minutes, basically. Well, 10 in-game minutes. Oh my god, I looked away and it was 9:10. Alright. Garbage. Hot trash. God damn it. Something unique. Cool. Yes, my collection of explosives will serve me nicely. Bam, baby. Oops. So, what type of reward are we talking here? Great! 2 things for summer, and it's still spring. Thanks, Gunther, you bitch. Penny, do you want explosive? I just realized how dangerous I really am. Like, just think about this. I'm walking around town with an explosive just chilling in my pocket. Sooner or later, I might just turn into the Green Goblin. So, like, should I be getting a 3-star cutscene with Haley, or is there not a 3-star cutscene? I have to be wary of strangers. Most people don't like a wild man. Linus, I've given you gifts like every day, man. Every single day for like since the beginning of the playthrough, I've been giving you gifts like semi-consistently. Alright. We can be friends. Nice. Ah. Well, my explosives didn't really help. I mean, they helped for 1 floor. And you know what? That floor was done with little to no effort. So at the end of the day, I still think that... Uh-oh. Ooh, this thing actually is probably carrying something really good. It's gonna take, like, about a full minute to kill it. Come on. Yes! A lead rod. Oh my god. This is like the bat killer. Oh, it's a weapon stick. That's it. I'm getting me mallet. You don't want to mess with this bat. Trust me. Here comes the weapon. My god. Alright, cool. The weapon stick has been acquired. Actually, I don't know if anyone has seen this. Have you ever seen that video where somebody made Eustace in Bloodborne and only used like a big mallet? Because, like, that's something I would want to do. Actually, I have been thinking about what my Elden Ring build is going to be. And I think, you know, we've got a normal playthrough. We've got, like... Excuse me. We've got, like, a normal playthrough. We've got, like, a magic playthrough. We're currently doing a fist-only playthrough of Dark Souls 3. How about for Elden Ring, I just use, like, the heaviest of weapons imaginable and become an absolute brutal tank. I think that'd be fun. It'd also probably make my life a bit easier if I could actually, like, do good damage. My god, that thing is resilient. Hey, instant ladder, baby. Yes! Lovely. And I get boots I'm never gonna wear. Amazing. Fine, I'll put them on for the time being. Just for the sake of the defense. I'm getting me mallet. Ooh, is that diamond? Tight. I could give the diamond to Gunther. No, that's Gunther. I actually said it right for once, and then I corrected myself. Nice job, me. You moron. Do I have enough to make another explosive? Tight. Damn. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that later on, like near the end of the month, I think on the 25th, I'm going on vacation, so you're probably not gonna see me for like a week. And yeah, I thought about, oh, I could stream while I'm on vacation, but that's not really a vacation now, is it? You know, just completely, just, basically, it's like just gonna be me and my family. We're gonna live in the outdoors. We're gonna become cave people again. I won't, you know, I won't have to look around my microphone for a whole week. This area is... Tell a funny story about family? No. No, I don't. No, I just don't think I will. An iron edge? This thing does more damage, but this is so much faster. I think that the iron edge is just gonna win out for the simple reasoning that it's faster. And I could probably do just as much damage in the same amount of time if I had the iron edge. Or the mallet thing. I know it's a lead pipe, but you know what I mean. Oh boy. Still no way down. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. How did the UB Funky start? What do you mean? Like its intro or my love for UB Funkies? Because that's just a simple, you know, I found out about it when I was a child and I loved them since. The love? Yeah, I had UB Funkies as a child because I grew up during that age where it was like, you know, the like Toys to Life era. You know, this was like pre-Skylanders, but I still collected a lot of Skylanders. Actually, I think somewhere in my closet I still have all my Skylanders. They're just like in a shoebox. I plan on waiting until they're valuable and selling them. I know you can't technically put a price on memories, but I can. It'll probably be valuable by the time I can. Hopefully be valuable. And you know, I just got a bunch of UB Funkies. And then I think I just stopped after I moved. And then like years later, I'm, you know, just chilling around. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a thing. And I looked at it and it's like, oh yeah, this thing shut down like years ago. I'm like, God, okay, but that's fine. I can still play my other free-to-play online service game, Fusion Fall. No, I could not. What about Pirates of the Caribbean? Caribbean. What about Pirates of the Caribbean online? Would you like to? Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior? No, you fucking can't. And at that point, I was just sad. I was just like, okay, guess you know, my childhood memories are just not worth a damn. Fuck it. Actually, the reason I like Sea of Thieves so much is because I used to play Pirates of the Caribbean online, and like I couldn't even get that far because I didn't have a membership. But I remember loving that game so much, and then it like shut down, and then it was just like, well, how am I gonna fulfill my swashbuckling, you know, quota? And then years later, I hear about Sea of Thieves, and I'm like, yep. Well, actually, I heard about it from my friends first, and I was like, what the hell's a Sea of Thieves? And then, yeah, Fusion. I remember, I remember one thing about Fusion Fall is that I think it's pretty obvious. I'm a dumb adult and I was a dumb kid. Um, I remember playing Fusion Fall. It's like, oh, go kill this type of enemy, and I couldn't figure out where the enemy was. So like, you would find like this level like 12, just wandering around in like an area for like level 84s, and I would get like one shot by like literally everything. And then I went all the way back, and I'm like, oh, here they are. All the way back here, all the way in the area the game would reasonably expect me to be, and you know, fight at that level. You moron. Did I feed the cat today? I didn't even feed the cat today. Tight. Oh, a bountiful harvest. We, the sponge baby bub. Yes, it's raining today. Praise be. Alright, and it's still not even a new week, so it's not exactly like I could really do much today. A bountiful harvest on this day. Alright, so the plan will be... How many copper bars do I have? 12. What I'm thinking is, today, we go fishing. Today is a fishing day, baby. But we're also going to upgrade our pickaxe to copper today. Because if I actually want to get somewhere in the mines, I'm going to need a good pickaxe. They should put Stardew Valley in Smash Bros. I want to see Mayor Lewis duke it out with Sora. Actually, I remember looking at the Smash Ultimate DLC, and would you believe me if I told you that? And I know, like I'm gonna sound like one of those guys who's just like, it's not obscure character Scribblo Biblo. Ergo, it's trash and garbage, and anyone who likes it is a jackass. But I didn't care for most of I mean, sure, I like playing most of the DLC characters, except Joker. If you play Joker, you're dead to me. I'm telling you that. You're dead to me. You and your fucking reliance on Arsene. Don't think I don't see you there. Look at me. Look at me in the fucking eyes. You trash. But yeah, I played a lot of Terry. I still play Terry, and Terry's... I think my favorite type of Smash Bros. Characters are the characters that could immediately, like, turn the tide. And I know, but then why don't you like Joker? Because Joker is just... He's so fast, and he's so hard to hit. And at least, like, for, like, the characters I play, like Terry and Ridley, Ridley has a very small hitbox. It's very delayed. You have to put yourself in danger if you want to get that edge. But, and, for Terry, you have to be at, like, oh my god, what is that? An opal. But, like, for like, Joker, you literally just don't have to do anything at all. You don't work for it. You don't earn your win. You just get it for free because you're a bitch. Bam. I'd actually say that this museum is actually coming along quite nicely. I mean, sure, it's not the prettiest thing in the world by far. Alright, what's my reward this time? Cool, something I could actually place down. And or, like, find some use out of. I just realized I completely forgot to go and upgrade my axe. Pickaxe. Close enough. Copper trash can. Yes, I want a copper trash can. Can I get an iridium trash can? I actually do have enough money to and copper to probably upgrade 2 things when I get the chance. Oh, I don't have the hoe with me. I'm sorry, I don't know what that noise was. Hey, but we got something for the crab pot bundle. It's okay. Things can be worse. Could be, not can be. Man, I am tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. Probably, I kind of feel like my mood is like kind of more dependent on the weather. Like if it's really rainy outside, I'll just be like, I just want to stay in bed today. You know, who really cares? But you know, if it's like sunny out, you know, I'll be awake. I'll get energized. I just realized I only have like literally one crop growing right now. I should probably purchase some other crops in time. Oh, actually, ooh. I don't know if my fishing skill is a high enough level, but I could choose to either upgrade my tools or get a better fishing rod. And getting a better fishing rod would be kind of nice. I don't know if I can even buy one yet. Getting a better fishing rod would mean that I could get more work done on the community center. Let's see if I can buy the fishing rod. I cannot. Alright. What do I need for the ocean fishing? Tuna, red snapper, and a tilapia. Tilapia? I don't know. I'm sorry if my commentary isn't the best. I'm just relaxed. I'm chilling. I'm getting trash out of the ocean. Listen, man, I'm not Mr. Beast. Just give me a fish. But I think I need more relaxing games in my life. You know what I mean? Cool the heart rate down and stuff like that. I'm hoping to level up my fishing today. If I level up my fishing, we might go and just buy a new fishing rod in time. There's some seaweed. This is gonna be the last day we do today, though. Ooh, that's actually really cool. And that's not a Frozen joke. I meant to say really nice, really good. But I said really cool. I'm under arrest for accidental punishment. They're gonna lay out my punishment. Yeah, maybe after this I'll just take like a nap, like a 2-hour nap. You know, I mean I've been awake since like 6. I do have to do like 1 or 2 things beforehand though. And I still do have to do the Dead by Daylight anniversary event. I was actually planning on streaming that today instead of Stardew, but I was just like, I can only handle Dead by Daylight for like a few, like 2 or 3 games. Any more than that, and it starts to become painful. You reach a point in Dead by Daylight. You know, it's like being Saitama, where you just know what to expect every single time, and it's just boring by then. Oh, this guy's camping me, of course. You know, oh, it's a Leatherface, and he's taking them into the basement. I will not be seeing them until the next year. Okay. It's a Dredge. I hope he's not trying to be really scary. not. I didn't mean to insult Dredge. Dredge is very fun. I like Dredge. I like how the Dead by Daylight community is like demented enough to be like, oh, cool, Dredge. Cool, a new dog. We'll name him Greg. Alright, I'm gonna go sell my fish. I'm gonna go sell my fish. Put my oyster in the bundle. DBD is weird. I like it, but like, it's like my most played game on Steam, and it's like, after a while, it just becomes like physically painful to play. After a while, it's like I had one guy call me a twerp in the game after a match, and I wasn't offended. I was just like confused. It's like, twerp, what are you, 70? It's like we have a whole website, a whole fucking dictionary to insult me, and you go with twerp? Like, come on, man. I had a group of guys telling me to off myself just because I was playing Death Slinger. One guy, yeah, the guy said that to me, and he was like, LMAO, rank 5, and he was rank 4. I'm like, oh my god. Like, look, man, I get it. Everybody needs parental guidance in life. I feel bad that you didn't have any. Please, let me make compensation, you know? Let me hold you tightly and, you know, start straggling you. What am I doing in here? Why do I have a daffodil in here? Get that shit out of here. Although, actually, I should probably start collecting daffodils, shouldn't I? Actually, I was thinking about this during the birthday stream, which is coming in August. I'm gonna do some like tier list, you know, for fun, and I would love to do like a which killer is most annoying. I'd like to talk about like Dead by Daylight survivor stereotypes and stuff like that. Really geek out about stuff, cause you know it's gonna be on my birthday, okay? And man deserves just a little bit of something. Alright, I'm just gonna go to sleep because there's not really anything we can, you know, going on today. Hey, we love. Ooh, we got sprinklers. That's actually good. Introduce your girlfriend on your birthday, which is also Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day, everyone! And today is also my birthday, which I guess to introduce you to my girlfriend. Damn, we're like actually making good money. Oh, I knew I needed the cauliflower for something. Alright, well, that's it. This was the last day we were gonna do. Next time, we'll make more friends, I hope. Or we'll get close with people. We're already getting close with a good chunk of them. Maybe I should just become best friends with Pam. How would you feel about that? But until next time, this has been a Stardew Valley. I know, funny. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.